Breaking immigration news, this is a legal breakdown of Donald Trump's Truth Social post, where he says that he's going to pause migration from quote-unquote all third countries to allow the U.S. system to fully recover, as well as remove anyone who is not a net asset to the United States or is incapable of loving our country, denaturalize migrants who undermine domestic tranquility, and deport any foreign national who's a public charge, security risk, or non-compatible with Western civilization. Now, so far, as of November 28th, 2025, no immigration agency has announced such policies going into effect. The Truth Social post is not law and it's not policy, and the president cannot shut down immigration from something he posts on social media. Now, could he try to issue an executive order to put the things that he said on Truth Social into effect? Yes. Could it take effect temporarily until he's sued? Yes. And we've seen that that's exactly how this administration operates. They want to push the boundaries as far as possible, even if it means pushing forward an illegal immigration agenda. Now, notably, he also threatened denaturalization of migrants who undermine domestic tranquility. Denaturalization is governed by the Immigration and Nationality Act, and the circumstances in which somebody could be naturalized are extremely limited. A naturalized citizen can only be naturalized if they committed fraud while obtaining their naturalization, concealing something that was material to their naturalization case, or for criminal convictions for certain wartime offenses that occurred before naturalization. That's it. You cannot denaturalize someone for quote-unquote undermining domestic tranquility. You cannot denaturalize someone for political speech, their beliefs, or for quote-unquote not loving the country enough. And despite what this Truth Social post says, you cannot deport United States citizens. Also, the grounds of deportation are set by Congress through immigration laws. The Immigration and Nationality Act does not have grounds of removability for somebody who is not deemed to be a quote-unquote net asset. It does not allow for the deportation of somebody who's not contributing economically, or for cultural compatibility, or political disagreement, or even for being a public charge. And because there are no such grounds of deportability, he cannot go and invent one, despite the fact he may want to. As of right now, Trump has already ordered the re-examination of green card holders from certain countries. He's required new vetting when it comes to people seeking immigration requests from 19 specific countries, suspended all Afghan immigration processing, and has announced re-interviews of refugees who were admitted during the Biden administration. Now, this latest statement absolutely shows his intention to further expand nationality-based bans. Even though the economy overwhelmingly benefits from immigration, and every credible study disputes his narrative. Even though many of the things he's saying are not enforceable under current immigration law, they still have an effect. His goal is to perpetuate fear, to have people self-deport from this country, to stop applying for benefits, to stop showing up for their interviews, because that's the strategy to push his immigration agenda. I imagine if any executive orders come as a result of what's been posted on Truth Social, there will be lawsuits, but it's important to stay informed, so follow us for more immigration news and information.